So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get leads or recruits fully sold on your opportunity or product before they hop onto a sales call or a recruiting call. So if you're a sales manager, a sales leader, recruiter, info coaching, you sell a product, a service, agency, anyone really that has people buying products that are high ticket or making decisions that will influence their life, this is for you. And if you don't use these, then you are literally lighting leads on fire that could have been quality if you use these systems. And these are called back-end selling systems, okay? So what we're gonna break down today is what they are, how they can be used, and why they are important so that you guys can copy the same thing and plug them into your back end, your business, and convert more leads at a higher rate, having them fully pre-sold before they ever hop on a call with you. So to start off, the easiest way to explain it is this. Imagine that you're a sales leader and you guys are recruiting through social media. People are going through your funnel, they're filling out an application, and then they book a call 5 days out. Within that 5 day span, we are going to use back-end selling systems in order to make sure when they hop on a call with the recruiter, they know what the job is, they know the intricacies of how they have to work, they know what the job requires, who it's for, who it's not for. They know it's all commission and not hourly. They know it's not a pyramid scheme. They know they can start with absolutely no money. They have a full understanding of what it'll look like once they make the decision to move forward. And the way that we use these back-end selling systems is actually broken out into 4 parts or 4 pillars, all right? So I've got this mural board right here that I'll show you guys. And just to be clear, we're using the recruiting space, the sales space right now as the example for this presentation. This will work in info coaching. This will work for high ticket. It is transferable, okay? And if you guys want to really learn more about this kind of stuff at the highest level, down to the technical implementation for any niche or business model that you guys are currently in, click the button down below. You can go apply to see if we would be a good fit working together, but I'm gonna get back into it. So the first layer of questions is to address the immediate questions of recruits. So immediately after they book that call, what are they thinking? How much information have they ingested? And if we are to think in our minds, well, they probably haven't ingested much. They're very unaware. It's an unaware audience, all right? They're converting off of short form, or hopefully maybe they watched like one YouTube video before making a conversion. These guys really don't know much at all about the sales opportunity that I have. So we are going to address those immediate questions that they have, and we're gonna go through and actually address the immediate questions that they have. An example could be, like if you guys look right here, why is this a 100% commission only role? Guys, if you're watching this right now, how many times have you ran into the commission thing if you're a sales leader? Be honest. What if we could just like have that overcame before they hopped on? It didn't become an objection. Or they knew the answer before they hopped on. It didn't get brought up on the sales call, and then their parents brought it up and they knew what to say, even though it didn't get covered on the sales call because you covered it in the back-end selling system that we could plug in and teach you how to use. It'd be pretty nice, right? But think about this. So why is this a 100% commission only role? What does a realistic day look like in the life of a salesperson in this position? How do I get leads? Whether that's door to door or do you have to buy leads? Like how do the lead systems work? And then why do people fail or succeed? This is like the first layer questions, okay? This is just the immediate questions that the recruits will have. Now, second layer, these are gonna be things digging deeper into systematic issues with sales opportunity that you're trying to recruit them into. And this could be things like, can you break down the commission structure? Like what does the commission structure actually look like? Imagine they already know the commission structure before hopping on a call. They have consumed enough information prior to meeting with a recruiter to where they already know how the pay works, how a commission structure that tiers as they produce works. Dude, I mean, that'd be a pretty nice life for your sales managers. How much more time would be saved for your sales managers? I mean, it'd just be lay down city. Now the next one's stuff like, what does training cover for the first 30 days? What skills from a previous job are valuable? Okay, so those are those layer 2 questions that dig deeper into those systematic issues. Then we'll move to pillar 3 objections, which is to address fears and skepticism. So this is where we are trying to overcome objections, all right? The first two were building awareness. Now we're moving to overcoming objections, such as, is this a pyramid scheme or MLM? How many of you guys have gotten that on a recruiting call? I mean, it is horrible for most people. I have never really dealt with it, and that's because of the way we package our marketing. I can teach you that inside of my program, but that's beside the point. If you're getting the MLM and pyramid scheme objection, wouldn't it be nice to have them not only pre-informed about the opportunity, but also the objections have already been overcame, such as pyramid scheme and MLM, which is a huge killer for recruiting. Then there's another one. What's a safety net if I make zero money? Phenomenal question. A lot of guys are worried about, why don't we have like salary? That'd be another question to ask too, is why we don't pay like hourly or salary rates. How do I explain this opportunity to family? Literally weaponize them in the back-end selling system to be ready to overcome the objections that family members are giving them. Imagine what that would be like, okay? It's gonna get better, so just stick with me. Why is this different from past failures? I don't actually know why I put this one in here. No, I'm just gonna take that out. Dude, I was making this fast, guys. I apologize. I wouldn't put that in there. That didn't really make sense. So we're gonna move on to pillar 4. And this is where we set the clear and realistic expectations. We really paint the picture of what it looks like after they make the decision to be a part of our sales opportunity and then moving forward. So looking at the questions, some examples. Your first 90 days, a timeline for success. They already know what the first 90 days looks like. Wouldn't that be nice? The effort required to make $10,000 a month, painting the picture of what getting to those monetary goals that they're shooting for would actually look like. From grinder to business builder, showing testimonials of guys who have come in probably similar situations to them that have had success after the 3 pillars have already been covered, which is the perfect time to start showing that. They have a very good understanding of the opportunity and how everything works. Their objections have been overcome, and now they're getting to see people that have made the same decision that they are about to make succeed. And that's like huge for these guys, is if they can see the success of other people, they can get the picture painted of what their success could look like they can really see that first 90 days or even farther. How much easier is it going to be for your salespeople, or if these are leads for high ticket, your closers, to get the deal done, to get these people moving forward in the process, past the point of friction that you usually deal with because your back-end selling system is non-existent, or it's just not covering what it needs to be covering. And then the final one was what good leads mean for your income. Okay, that's more like the insurance space. So if you were in the insurance space, you could shed some light onto leads. And I just want to make this point really quick, actually. So if you look at the very last question on pillar 4, what good leads mean for your income? If you were to give that to a prospect that has no idea what the opportunity is and has had no information consumed prior to the call, would it be good to send them first what good leads mean for their income? They don't even know what the fuck leads are. So no, obviously not. But if we do the back-end selling system correctly and we address what leads are and explain the importance of them first, then when this comes around, that information has already been consumed, so this actually lands. And if you're getting to the pillar 4 and they're still ingesting this information, guys, this is like laydowns, like true laydowns. Like this is like if a referral. This is easier than warm network if your back-end selling systems are dialed in and you know how to implement them. And obviously this is showing you guys what a back-end selling system is and the 4 different levels of awareness that you have to break through to get somebody ready to buy or make a decision. And this is like 1/100th of the things I will teach you to do in the program, on top of the front-end marketing messaging that you have to use to make these back-end selling systems work better. And a lot of the strategies that we use, especially with like paid traffic, people won't actually ingest the content from the 4 pillars, even if you send it out to them, if you don't know how to create the videos in a captivating way that hacks the attention of the viewer. And I can teach you how to do all of that down below. So click the button, see if it makes sense to apply. And if you guys want me to make any specialized videos for you and post them on this account, that is what I'm here for. I am making videos so that you can implement and learn how to convert people not only on the back end, but how to market yourself properly on the front end. We are going to make the sales industry great again. and not a freaking pyramid scheme. And it all starts here. So click that button down below if you are interested in working with me. Also, shoot me a sub if you guys are liking this content. I will continue to push and push and push as long as I'm getting some good feedback. So appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Hope you learned a ton.